Welcome YouTubers, this is a 2020 Chevrolet Malibu, and today we're going to show you how to clean your MAP sensor in this Malibu. This is my cousin's Malibu, and he is going to be doing the work today. So this 2020 Malibu has a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine in it, and we are going to be cleaning the MAP sensor. And for this project, we're going to be using the CRC QD electronic cleaner. I wrote MAP sensor on it just because that's what this is used for. But as you can see in the picture, it can be used to clean many other electrical components. You can buy this either at your local AutoZone, as long as they got it on the shelf, or you can just click on the link below and order it from Amazon and have it delivered to you. Okay, in addition to this electronic cleaner, we're going to be using a T25 Torx bit. Now I'm going to be taking it out of this Titan kit, 148 piece. As you can see, mine's kind of old, used and abused because I use it all the time. But we're going to be taking that T25 Torx bit and we're just going to put that in a screwdriver. You can get this on a link below too if you don't have something like this. And I've also got another YouTube video explaining more about this if you're interested in seeing that. But as of now, we're going to switch to my cousin showing you how to clean your MAP sensor.
You're going to want to remove this negative battery cable. The purpose for removing and cleaning the MAP sensor is to improve your gas mileage and to keep your engine running nice and smooth. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to apply your screwdriver to this screw right here. And always remember, guys, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I'm turning to the left to remove this screw, and just now I'm holding the screw to make sure I don't drop it. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to rock your MAP sensor back and forth to get it out of there. And the reason why is because there is a rubber grommet inside which prevents it from coming off easily. You might even need to use two hands, but eventually it's going to come off. Gently pull it off and look at that.
Okay.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use your picking tool to release the lock tab. And the lock tab is this little white piece. So you press up on it, just like what I did here. And now you're going to want to press on the white tab with your thumb. As you're doing that, take your other thumb and your forefinger and just wiggle this back and forth, and it comes out just like this. And now, let's take this over to the bench and clean it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's super important that when you spray anything, whether it's an electrical connection or a main component of your MAP sensor or anything else, always wear your safety glasses.
Just like I'm doing right now.
Next step is to take this CRC QD electronic cleaner for your MAP sensor and spray a little bit on your electrical connector. So I'm spraying this just now onto the connector, and this is going to flush all that nasty dirt and filth out of there. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take the same cleaner and you're going to want to spray that very vulnerable part there, which is blue. You can see a lot of black gunk on it right now. Notice I'm very careful not to actually touch it, but I did spray a lot of spray on it. And what it's doing is it's removing a lot of the black gunk. I'm going to have to spray more because this is stubborn. So if it's completely blue, then you realize, hey, I've done a great job. It's no longer black, it's blue. You see all those droplets that came out? Make sure that you shake off the excess. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of this dielectric grease. And the purpose of this dielectric grease is to prevent corrosion and also to make it easier the next time you want to pull this connector out. Trust me, it's going to be a lot easier if you apply a little bit of this dielectric grease. Now be careful, don't overdo it. All you're going to want to do is put a little bit of this dielectric grease right on those pins in there. Can you see those golden brass colored pins, those 4 pins? You're going to want to take this stick and just barely touch those pins. Don't overdo it, those pins are vulnerable. And just touch it and then remove. Now you have some dielectric grease on your pins. Because remember, you want to prevent corrosion. And now what we're doing is we're leaving this here to dry between 5 and 10 minutes before we put it back onto the vehicle. Now that you've cleaned your MAP sensor, you're going to want to reconnect it into the electrical connection. Next, you're going to want to press the locking pin down. And you probably heard a little click when I did that too. Now it's locked. There's no way that it's going to come out. Now you're going to want to put a little bit of oil around this rubber O-ring. You're going to want to take a little bit of motor oil. I'm dipping my finger into this little bit of oil here in the cap. However you want to do it is fine. Just make sure you get some oil on your finger. Then you're going to want to smear it around the O-ring. Be careful not to put any oil on the main component. That is the most vulnerable part of your map. You're going to want to very carefully put your map sensor back into the hole. Don't shove it in there. You're going to want to gently, very gently, very carefully put the map sensor into the hole, and you're going to want to wiggle it. Just what I'm doing right now, I'm kind of wiggling it back and forth, and there you go. Now your map sensor is completely into the hole. The next thing you're going to want to do is take your screw. Remember this screwdriver and this screw? Okay, so you notice that part of this mechanism is sticking out a little bit, so this screwdriver is not perfectly in line with the screw, but that's okay. Just be very careful as you're screwing this in. And remember, you're not going to want to tighten this really, really tight. Just for now, what you're going to want to do is tighten the screw all the way till the end, and when you get to the end, you're going to want to stop, and you can do the rest of the tightening and torquing later. 40 inch-pounds. Remember to use 40 inch-pounds. Remember, folks, you're going to want to remove all of these tools from the top of your engine before you close the hood. And I want to thank you very much for listening to this presentation today.